Maybe, but yeah, Kuna's back, Rain's back. Leaf is AFK, but hey, we might be able to get some stuff going here. What's currently available? Okay, so yeah, both of those actions are still in progress, which is good. Then on top of that, we also need to make sure that you can see everything okay. Oh, is that someone playing it in Korean? Well, that would be cool if that was the case. Everything okay. And I can hear myself, which is always good. But yeah, if you're wondering why I'm half an hour late, it's because I was hoping to do Minecraft with Skyla this evening. Unfortunately, she's not available, so it's gonna have to be just us doing Final Fantasy XIV again, but it gives me an opportunity to continue on the push for getting my Bard up to level 60, and so I'm pretty sure with things the way they are tonight, we'll be able to continue towards our advance for that. Hey Yami and Miguel, good to see you both this evening, glad to have you with us as well as everyone else. So, greetings people of the world, Matthia back with you here in Novaura Autism for another edition of A Day in the Life of Tales of Eorzea here in Final Fantasy XIV. So, tonight I will be continuing getting Matthia to being a level 60 Bard. As it stands right now, he is still at level 53, but he is a third of the way there, so with any luck we might be able to get hopefully the roulette's in our favor that we can get him up to 54 tonight and take on the level 54 challenge, which would be awesome if we can do that. That would certainly be awesome that we're pushing that. Yeah, I did notice that. But yeah, he's just doing his thing, which it's okay. But yeah, I wasn't expecting to get back to trying that so quickly. I wasn't expecting to trying to get back to that so quickly, but yeah, who else is here? Yeah, Scott was on 5 hours ago. So yeah, unfortunately that means I don't get to team up with her on Minecraft this evening. But it's okay, we'll still do without. And wow, Celeste has gained 11 levels on Botanist in one day. Like, last night when we were streaming, she was at 19, and now she's already at 30. Like, wow, she's really going and pushing as much as she can to get up her Botanist as fast as she can. So yeah, kudos to Celeste for putting in the effort on that. So, yeah, I definitely give her the best of luck on that. Oh yeah, I'm not surprised there, Yami. I'm not surprised by that. So yeah, if we're all set to go, maybe we can get some people to join us for some roulettes. But first, let's say hello to everyone, because I don't know if they're aware I'm here or not. Yeah, I did just log on. So yeah, one thing I did before I came on tonight was got something off of my food bucket list taken care of tonight. Yep, I am. Yes, I am. Hey there, Ichigo. Good to see you this evening. Glad to have you with us. Yeah, as I was saying, I got something checked off my food bucket list this evening. A shawarma place opened near where I live, and I first heard about shawarma a number of years ago, and I knew what it was, but I never had the opportunity to try it. But tonight I finally did, and I can say now that I'm glad it was worth the wait because I enjoyed it. It was definitely something that was really good, and so hopefully I'll get another chance to go and sample some more shawarma, because yeah, the place that is offering this doesn't just do shawarma. One of the things they have as well is a shawarma poutine, and for those who who don't live in Canada and don't know what poutine is, poutine is basically fries and gravy with cheese curds added. So having poutine, which is fries and gravy and cheese curds, and then adding shawarma meat on top of that. Like I didn't try that this evening, but it sounds very, very tempting. Oh, you want to change to an Ellison? Well, you're free to use your Fantasias as you want. You have because of the fact that you would get them as a reward for your new character. But yeah, don't let me influence you either way. I mean, I do have an Ellison in Corinne, and I'm really proud of what I've created with her. But as far as encouraging you to change to an Ellison, like that's something I wouldn't do. Cause like I have Mikote, Ellison, Hyur in my cast of characters, so I play for multiple races, so I don't want to influence you one way or another. Yeah, let's see if anyone wants to join me on leveling roulette. Oh, good job. Good job there, Rain. Yeah, I don't think I've actually seen Hikari yet. Give you 30 minutes? Okay, well why don't we do the... Yeah, okay. Because, yeah, he's probably doing his dungeon. In the meantime, I'm going to go... let's knock out the troll on the guild has. And we'll see how we can fare in that. Plus there are a couple of other things I can do as well. Karn suckery ensuing. Yeah, that is where he is. That bad? I can also check on my retainers while I'm waiting. Well, given that a lot of fellows is already small to begin with, you can't really have that much of an issue with how its size is. And someone's playing the Gilgamesh theme. What have you sold? Oh wow, to Lily of all people? Hey, fine by me. Yeah, the Gilgamesh theme of all things? Nothing sold since last night. And I don't need Tomestones of Poetics anymore for Matthia. One thing I can do while I'm waiting is go over to Gridania. Oh, I'm priority 4. Okay, so yeah, it won't take long to get the opportunity to go into a trial. And speaking of which, so yeah, the moment I phase into Gridania, gotta take the cue. Come on, phase me in. There we go. Alright, where will we be going for this roulette? Oh shit. It's Chrysalis. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, throw someone who doesn't play Bard that often or that well into a place like this, and we can pretty much be sure that this is not going to go well. By the looks of it, we'll have a rookie tank. As far as everything else is concerned, oh boy. Yeah, this couldn't be... Well, this is actually the worst, the one I was worried the most about. Because if this was the Steps of Faith, like that'd be fine. I could use the cannon, I could use the Dragon Killer, I could do the snares, that sort of thing. But here, like, I'm not in a good situation. This is a bad dungeon for me. This is a bad dungeon for me, and it's not going to go well. So I'm just hoping I can contribute as much as I possibly can to the cause, and hope that I can give ourselves a shot at succeeding. Because, yeah, I am legitimately worried, because, yeah, of course, there are the things like we have to deal with, like with running around to run into the orbs, like this one. And then, of course, doing the alternating, because I have to alternate between red and blue. And I guess I have to take this one. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm in a bad way already. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, I wasn't credited for the other one. Crap. Well, it looks like we got through it okay. Like, I didn't notice many of the orbs being an issue. So yeah, that wasn't too bad. Now, I'll probably be regretting using some of these abilities because of the fact that, of course, Novaura here will be moving around frequently. Which, as far as I'm concerned, as a bard, puts me at a disadvantage because it'll be difficult to use my flaming arrow to lock down a proper spot because he'll constantly be warping. And since I really can't say whether or not we're actually doing legit damage or not, well, I'm glad I got out of the way of that. Yeah, there'll be no way for me to truly be sure how well we're doing. Obviously, we're going, when the triple limit break hits, once we get warped to the alternate dimension, not that we aren't in an alternate dimension already, but once we go into the other dimension, we'll have the situation where, obviously, the Dragoon will have to limit break it, because it can't be either myself or the other bard, and it can't be the Black Mage. The Dragoon will have the best possible use of limit break. Given the battle that will take place once we get warped over to where we will be going. At least Umbrella got pulled back to where the fire was. That's good for us. Alright, so this should be his second warp over. So yeah, we're now playing defense again. Okay, got one over here. Well, this one's working out a little better. Now we gotta run all the way over here. Oh, I can double back. Hit this one. Thank you. I have to sacrifice my spot to help kill the Shadow Sprite. Oh, he's on... Yeah, the Shadow Sprite's really on the move. Alright, so Limit Break is maxed out. Alright, so we survived that round. Yeah, I'm assuming that my people know what they're doing as far as dealing with the buffs and the debuffs that we're gonna have an effect. Because yeah, it's only a matter of time now, because the Brawlette is close to 20%. That we should see the implementation of that, the Blight. Now we have to time use of the buff. So of course I have blood for blood. And I'm gonna run in. Alright, where is the first... It's gonna be over here. Okay, Dipsy, it's on you. Get it. There we go. Bring it down to less than 10% and away we go. We're in the clear. We're in the clear. We've got this. We got this. We don't have to worry about anything else. And the Brawlites will be defeated in one round. Yeah, I was personally worried about how I was going to do playing a class that I have not really done until very late into this game. But it all worked out in the end, and everyone did just fine. Yeah, we'll give this one to the rookie tank. They did a very admirable job in their first time. Yeah, normally I give it to the Dragoon, but I think this time we'll give props to the rookie tank for performing so admirably. I think he definitely deserved that one. Alright, so while we're waiting on rain to be made available, after waiting out the 30-minute penalty for quitting a dungeon, we're gonna go ahead and make a run to over here to the Twin Adder. See if I have anything that they want tonight. I do, yes. So you can have this. And you can have some of this too. There we go. Plus I can also exchange these things. The low level stuff. There we go. Now, was there anything else I've accumulated that I could also turn over? Well, actually I can equip this, but I don't know if it's actually better than what I currently have. Let me find out. The R earrings. Dexterity, accuracy, and skill speed. Which are the exact same stats on this thing. But it's accuracy 22, skill speed 15. So those numbers are reversed. So it'll be less accuracy but more skill speed. Well, given that I'm a bard, I think I'm gonna wanna hold on to what I currently have. So yeah, I'm gonna give up the earrings. I'm gonna give up the earrings. Oh, is he toughing it out? Where are those earrings? There we are. Yeah, way to tough it out. Because, like, are we gonna have to really wait that long? Well, maybe we may not need to. But yeah, way to stick with it there. I mean, way to not give up. Alright, so Hikari is currently chilling out, or Yami is currently chilling out with Hikari over in the goblet, so why don't we go ahead and actually get the opportunity to meet this new alt that Yami has created. Yeah, we have not yet seen what Hikari looks like. Let's go inside. Or maybe not. Well, let's at least get in the house and see what Hikari looks like. Oh, there's Hikari. I actually think that this is a nice little take on the Lalafell. Yeah, be back in a moment there, Yami. So where will we go for the guild test? Ah, we're coming back here. Well, thankfully I know how to do this one. I'm ready when you guys are. Mark it for you two first-timers. Yeah, all your fixation needs to be over at the Shadow Claw. Well, yeah, throw some punning strikes to take the egg off myself, hopefully. But yeah, I'll be on the moves quite a bit. I'll be on the move quite a bit. Yeah, watch out behind you, because that Shadow Eye will be shooting that. Thankfully, because this is a very well-rounded healer, having gotten the healer's gear through the PvP, I'm very confident in their abilities. I could not say the same for my tank. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to stop attacking. Yeah, the tank is not even using Flash. Which means I'm gonna have to risk myself. Yeah, I'm gonna have to risk myself to tell the tank to use Flash. Because yeah, that MP bar has not moved once since this fight started. Which means that not only do I need to keep myself alive, but I also need to make sure that I can stay clear of danger, because yeah, the tank has The tank is not getting any love from the Shadow Claw. It's only got eyes from me because the tank has not used Flash once. There we go. We'll get this one to the summoner because, yeah, she had to go through quite a bit. The feeling is mutual there, Yami. Feeling is most certainly mutual. Oh, you won? Oh, no, there's Rain. Just a very pretty pink. Yeah, hello Molly Ringwald. I'm gonna make a quick run to the washroom before we continue on any further. So back in a moment, guys. Probably not a Lalafell fan. Yeah, kind of what I thought. Oops, no. I need a party. Anyone else? No. Yeah, I think probably everyone else is all good. Hey there, Lily. Good to see you this evening. Glad to have you with us. Oh, I'm being poked. Yep. Like, how can you say no to that? But yeah, Lily, I had a message from Scala earlier today, through Skype, and, she felt that, I don't know, she feels more distant from you now, because of the fact that she, I guess she saw you conversing with her ex. Yeah, you just happen to be coming across someone who used to belong in her free company and who was, her ex. So yeah, I guess she kind of saw that the wrong way, more than likely. And unfortunately I haven't had a chance to talk to her since. So hopefully she'll come on later tonight and she can come to an understanding. Oh, okay, good. Because yeah, I got the message on Skype about an hour after I left for work. And so hopefully I was like, oh boy. But thankfully I'm glad you two worked it out. I'm glad you two were able to work it out. Alright, so why don't we... I guess we're all set to go then. So, why don't we go ahead and activate the leveling roulette. Her ex is a player by the name of Taiga Ryuji. And from what he told me, he got his name from two characters from an anime called Toradora. And besides, I don't mind what you guys call me. Like, obviously, Tham and his friends know me as Nova. But of course, I always introduce you guys by my actual first name. I've always done that. Oh. Okay, I guess, she must have seen you standing next to him or something and you didn't know who you were standing next to. Yeah, you probably weren't even aware who you were around at the time. Yeah, but yeah, you probably weren't even aware who you were standing next to at the time, and so you just went by completely unaware that that was Skyla's ex. Yeah, I really wish Skyla was on tonight, because we could have played Minecraft. I was hoping we would. Got some good tunes playing, let's crush them. Well then why did you give her white eyes in the first place? Yeah, so sometimes we are confused by the decisions we make. And how come there's no number for the priority lists? Okay, that's weird. Okay, that's really weird. Because yeah, we're not getting the information that tells us we're on this priority number or we're on this priority number. Because yeah, I can't tell if we're actually in queue for a roulette or not. Well, why don't we go over to the gold saucer while we're waiting for the queue to go up? Oh, that's interesting there, Yami. Yeah, these days it takes so long to get into the gold saucer. Yeah, the relocation of the data center definitely did not help in that regard. 49. That's probably why we weren't on the list. Because they weren't willing to show us how far we were on the list until we were under 50. Oh, okay. Yeah, if Rain has to deal with an emergency, then he has to. Yeah. If Rain has to go, that's fine. I'm not all that bothered if he can't come with us. Can I get 10,000 going this way? Yes, I can. Jackpot. And then it's not 10,000. Can I get 36 up? Oh, okay. What's Rain talking about? Then on ticket number 3. Yeah. Crap, I can't get 10,000. I'm in 8, 13, 9, so I can't really get a good number off of this either. Well, if I can still get 957 and get 1,080 if the ticket works out right. And unfortunately, it just wasn't going to. But hey, I got 15,000 on ticket number 1. That's big as far as I'm concerned. Alright. Is there anything else that I would really want from over here? Yeah, I don't think there is. At least not from Matthia. Yeah, I got those. Well, I can play for the minions. There's also an Archon Throne at 750,000. And a Mandervillian Barding at 150k. And then there's the Fenrir mount at 1 million, but I'm a far way away from that. I'm pretty sure I have this, and all these. Yeah, I'm hoping that they'll keep this attendance around. Because of course they're giving off the various the glamour versions of the armor from the Garo PvP, the Shinigami Tensei cross promo. Tea and Crumpet Zone. Yeah, this must be a renamed free company. Yeah, because they've been around for 3 years. But yeah, their name is new to me here. They must have recently undergone a name change. But we're never gonna change our name, because even though we don't have a lot of people in comparison to some of the biggest free companies in Exodus, like, people still like our name. People really still like the fact that it's a play on the Tales of series of RPGs from Bandai Namco. In fact, we've had a couple of people who are members of large FCs and are high-ranking officers in them, and have said, like, if I didn't belong to this FC, I would have joined yours. So, only 300,000? Like, that's still very good there, Lily. Don't sell yourself short on that. Also, I noticed that this, unlike the other attendants here, yeah, this one is not wearing the bunny ears. Like, she's wearing the rest of the female outfit that's worn by the female Gold Saucer attendants. She's got the fishnet stockings, she's got the high heels on, she's wearing the tunic with the big red bow tie, but she has a butterfly clip in her hair instead of the bunny ears. Yeah, I didn't notice that until just now. Yeah, I guess that's to show that she's standing out from everyone else. Rain, don't leave me hanging. Oh, well done there, Lily. Good job. Oh, really? So much for the leveling roulette. We're helping out a rookie healer. Well, damn it. So much for that. I know, right? I mean, we can't really go wrong with helping out a rookie healer to advance further along. But then, of course, at the same time, you want to try and do everything you can to advance yourself forward further, too. And this doesn't help that. Yeah, Rain also issues the sentiments like, helping out a rookie is not exactly priority one in terms of things to do for leveling roulette. Which I know sounds incredibly selfish, and to an extent it is. But since Rain is trying to level up her ninja and it's only at 35, that means we can't do the 50 roulette together. Which would have been the next place I would have gone to after this. Yeah, since Rain wouldn't be able to join me for that, we'll have to break up after this is over. And I'll have to go on my own to the 50 roulette. And the main scenario if I have to include that also. Alright, do your thing at there, Freight. Yeah, maybe if I can shoot an arrow up your ass, you might go away. Stop giving us a hard time. Oh, look out. Not gonna limit break? Alright, I'll do it. And there we go. Well, at least I'm over 1,000,000 experience. And we'll give you the commendation just because of the fact that the tank already ran away. But yeah, so much for that. Yes, it was. Also, I think I'm hiding behind foliage. Yeah, not foliage, but a banner. Alright, I'll just let you go back to doing what you were doing. Yeah, of course. Alright. So sadly that didn't work out. There's no way I'm gonna get screwed by the 50 roulette though. It has to be a dungeon because there's no trials in there. If they really wanted to do that, then they would have integrated both the level 50 trials into the level 50 roulette, along with the main scenario. That would have also been incorporated. Where is your, how high is your Dragoon Kearney there, Lily? In fact, if you're on right now, I can find out. No, you're not. Okay. Meanwhile, Kuna's taken her monk skills to the Etherochemical Research Facility. Alright. Yeah, I had the thought of going back to Gridania because I want to check on my retainers. Well, I got Orin Vale last night, so you're not alone in that regard. And I was in there with another bard which was also not their main. So yeah, when you have two bards both on a class that's not their main, then I'm pretty sure that it was quite an experience. Like, Rain offered to come and heal, but ended up dying in 2 of the fights. Oh no, it wasn't Rain, it was Aika. It was Aika who offered her services for healing, but she got killed in 2 of the boss duels. Oh, Rain's trying his luck at gates, huh? Alright, we succeeded. I want to see if I can get more of the stuff for my building up my experience. Okay, I want to take away from magic because I need to build up my tank number. Well, I know we have to have both of the tanks. That much is a given. And we do need a healer. Okay, hold on there, Yami. Just trying to work out the numbers here. Because, yeah, they're not all that optimistic for me. But I guess this is the best I could hope for. And yes, I'll accept your friend request, but I think someone has removed their character. Oh, no, it's all good. Nope, all good. Okay. And I'm on priority 22, so... But waiting 16 minutes, so I'm not all that worried in terms of time. Obviously not there, Letty. Yeah, obviously not. How come? Well, we do get a little bit of a sunset to look at. I think so, yeah. Because she wasn't, well... Oh yeah, that is something else I wanted to look up as well. Yeah, that'd be nice, Lily, thanks. Well, not tomorrow because I'm gonna be streaming Kingdom Hearts for the first time. So yeah, it'll have to be Saturday. I'm gonna take a look around the market, see what they currently look like. Oh, there's a plot in the 4th ward at 3 million gil. Oh, but I know that... Skyla wants us to share a house together. But she wants it to be in the... either the Lavender Beds or Mist. See, I know, like... where was that one again? Yeah, it's in the 9th ward. It's in our ward. And it's 3 million gil. But, I mean, the opportunity is there, but... I'd rather go with something that Skyla would prefer more. So yeah, let's look at our other options. Because I know she would want a house, but I know she would want it either in Limsa Lominsa or Gridania. Not until Stormblood actually begins. Not until Stormblood actually begins will that be available. And yeah, I know for a fact that for Scala, the Goblet is not her first choice, so I'd like to see if I can help her get set up in a place in Mr. the Lavender Beds. Alright. Well, it was a good idea to check it out, so I wanted to make sure I was keeping an eye on it. But yeah, when I did have for a while a house in the Lavender Beds, for those who weren't aware, before I moved Matthia over for a few months over to Hyperion. Of course, had to give up my house in order to do that. And so when I got back, when I brought Matthia back to Exodus, one of the things that was mentioned was the fact that she was hoping that she and I could get a house in either the Lavender Beds or the Mist. Yeah, we understand completely there, Lily, and we wouldn't force you to do that. Oh, so it's not going to be immediately available, apparently, from what Yami is saying. You don't even know who Snow is there, Rain. You don't even know who Snow is. Still priority 8. And so, let's go back home. Yeah, when I saw Scala earlier today, she asked me to show up a whole bunch of poses with the various warrior classes because I do have them all unlocked and at least level 50. Yeah, she enjoyed that earlier this morning before I left for work. What I've always found interesting about the hat, the way it's worn by male Mikote on Bard, is the way that the brim lowers at your eyes so that you can't actually see his eyes. Well, I've been having fun with it for 3 years there, Yami. The kind of... Is he so much of a dick that he's the kind of snow that you want to pee your name in on? Yeah, that kind of set itself up for that joke, didn't it? Peeing in the snow. Oh, well done there, Lily. You're well on your way. But yeah, I know I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. Because of course of Kingdom Hearts. Like I had the opportunity to do the little tutorial, but beyond that I've not played anything else. Yes indeed there, Yami, yes indeed. And hoping we won't have to wait all that long. Wow. That fast? I mean, I know that Rain is very open about his political views and does post quite a number of times on Facebook about it. So, if he did express his political views on Thames Discord, he may have violated the rules of Thames Discord and got kicked as a result. I mean, that's what I surmise, but that may not have been the case. Metaphorical. Well, when it's typed out, people don't know the difference. People won't be able to know the difference if you're typing it out. I had someone actually tell me one time that people typing out negative things out on social media that were intended to be humorous will not be viewed as such, and people will think you're taking it seriously. One person actually commented to me and told me that it's like when you're on social media and you're using it, it's like you actually are seeing it through the eyes of a person who has autism. Because for people like myself, we will have someone talk to us and we'll have someone say something negative, but they meant it as a joke, but we won't know the difference. Because we can't tell the difference, we don't possess that ability. So when someone does the same thing on social media and people can't tell the difference about whether or not it's a joke, then they can see it as like that's we thought it was real, and they'll react accordingly. Thus, in a sense, seeing it through the eyes of a person with autism. Yeah, sometimes you have to be careful about what you say. Because you never know who might take it the wrong way. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome there, Lily, that you did that. Good job. In fact, I've been hoping to revise mine ahead of Stormblood. Because the last time I had it updated, I had one of my old friends who I used to play the game with help me with it. And they built the channel banner for me. But that was right when Heavensward launched. And it hasn't been updated since. So yeah, I've been wanting to actually update it, update my channel banner. But the thing is, what I really want to do with it is use Photoshop and basically like make a big Photoshop collage of characters from every game that I've ever played over the course of the last 5 years on this channel, and make it a collage of all of them with my characters from Final Fantasy XIV, Matthia, Corinne, Rika, and Edie, all in the middle in their respective Age of Dragoon armor. Like that's what I have envisioned, but Photoshop, I cannot afford that because it's so freaking expensive. And I really wish there was like a free alternative to Photoshop. But if there is, I haven't heard of it. And no one I know personally is aware of one either. Yeah, it's a shame that Photoshop is not free software. Because it should be. Photor? Okay, Photor, yeah, okay, let me look that up there, Lily. Beauty retouching? Like, that's not an option that I would think of when I use something like that. But yeah, thanks for letting me know about this site there, Lily. In fact, I'm gonna bookmark it. I'm gonna bookmark it, and then once the stream is over, I'm gonna, well, probably not tonight, but hopefully tomorrow I can look into this thing and see if it is truly worth my while. But yeah, if I can do this stuff for free without having to pay an arm and a leg for Photoshop, that would be amazing. That would be so freaking amazing. Unless you use it illegally, of course. Alright, so the long-awaited Clash of the Titans between the Cavaliers and Warriors has begun in the NBA, and after the first quarter, Golden State leads by 5 points. And while for the first time in ever, they're broadcasting on a Canadian network other than the Canadian equivalent of ESPN. That's shocking. But it looks like it's going to be split between the two networks, between the Canadian equivalent of ESPN and the Canadian equivalent of Fox Sports 1. Yeah, they're actually gonna broadcast they can even broadcast Game 7 if one's acquired. And it's the first time I've ever seen the NBA Finals broadcast duties split between two channels. That's a first. Yeah, it is on now. the long-awaited round 3. This is basketball, not baseball there, Lily. And oh boy. Bard, a fellow Bard, and it's their first time. I'm pretty sure. And if it's their first time, that means that more than likely they are much more versed in this warrior class than I am. And yeah, this tank is gonna pull through anything that I set down. And yeah, Y volley is being encouraged. And wow, how the heck did he go down so fast? Like, wow. You putting for Washington or San Francisco there, Lily? Cause yeah, because we all saw. I'm pretty sure most of us saw that the Giants pitcher Strickland threw a 100-mile-an-hour fastball at Bryce Harper that led to a brawl. And everyone was like, dude, what are you thinking? Because apparently it was a grudge hit from 2 years or 3 years ago. Rather, not 2 years ago, 3. And no one thought it was wise. Yeah. Yeah, when I first saw the hits and saw that the pitcher was getting suspended more than Bryce Harper was, I was like, okay, why is that? Because I didn't know the circumstances at the time initially, I was thinking to myself, like, okay, why is the pitcher getting suspended? And then they showed why that was happening. And I was like, dude, what are you doing? Also, are we just gonna leave it here? Alright. Let's hope if I increase my accuracy. Well, I just burned through all my TP. And I can't seem to lock on to anything because everything dies so fast. But yeah, Bryce does have a bit of an ego for what it's worth. Like, just because he is their best player doesn't give you the right to have that much of a swollen ego. Especially when you haven't won anything yet. Because yeah, Washington has been to the last few playoff years, but hasn't won a playoff series yet. So yeah, such actions like that are not warranted. And I'm pretty much giving it my all here as best I can with my limited amount of TP. There we go. Alright. How are we gonna do with the rookie bard here? Because yeah, I need to pretty much be on it right away from the get-go, because we know what's gonna come along the further we go. One more should do it. Not quite, but we're getting there. Oh, flambeau, flambeau. Alright, he's down. Where's the next flambeau? Coming our way. He's coming our way. Well, we could actually be seeing someone who's actually... Maybe this bard that we got in our group is actually someone's ult. Which will be a huge bonus for us if that was the case. Then I won't have to feel so worried about how well this bard will do. Come on, kill it. There we go. Alright, got it. This is actually a neat item. Oops. Like, get out from behind that. Of course, being a Blue Jays fan, I have to pull for the Blue Jays. Which we were all scratching our heads about how bad they were playing in April. Because they couldn't A, win, or B, score to save their lives. And they played so badly in April, everyone was worried like, holy crap, they're gonna lose 100 games. But then all of a sudden May comes around, and then out of nowhere, they just start winning. And they almost got themselves back to 500. Going into the aforementioned game against the Yankees tonight. Yeah, while the Blue Jays have been struggling, everyone else in the American League East has been doing great. The Yankees have been doing well, the Orioles have been doing well, the Red Sox have been doing well, the Rays are actually playing winning baseball. Well, yeah, so much for winning tonight, huh? Yeah, that ain't happening for the Blue Jays tonight. Yeah, this part, even though they're first time here, knows what they're doing. Allow me. How do you get stuck? How do you always get stuck with the worst people there, Rain? You always end up getting stuck with the worst people. Ugh. Alright, let's come back this way. Sit it down and run. Okay, that did count. Where's the bomb? It's over here. Okay, this time the tank's gonna carry it. Alright, another go boom. And now I've been targeted. And the bomb is over there. Oh crap, I took the healer along and it was bad. Oh yeah, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna count. Yeah, we should not all be playing for the bomb. We only need one person for that. Oh crap. Get out of the way. is it this time? Oh, tank has it. He's up in the tank's position, therefore tank is gonna pick it up. Holy cow, that healer's having a hard time keeping herself alive. Look where the blasting device is positioned right now. It's right in the ring of this blue flyer. Which means, sadly, the bomb that could have been made available landed conveniently right in the blue circle fire, thus was completely useless. Yeah, I was thinking, like, the random number generator's gotta be that cruel, isn't it? And that's exactly what happened. Yeah, the random number generator is not going to be that nice. I'm not going to touch that. And besides, Biggie's walking towards it, but it's running away from it. Uh-oh. I don't think that's going to work. Nope, it's not going to count. Yeah, he was the way that bomb was positioned and the way this one's positioned are not very favorable. Set it down. Hopefully this one counts. It did. I was worried that it would not. Oh, it landed in the convenient spot. But now we gotta kill we gotta kill this guy. Fast as possible. Yeah, there we go. Got it. Yeah, that was going all sorts of weird places. Yeah, the way those last bombs were being positioned was like, damn it. Come on, random number generator, be a little nice. Yeah, don't be so much of a jerk. Yeah, we're gonna return to this next before Eve gets anywhere or accomplishes anything. But c'est la vie. Yeah, well, I want to kind of use this. And that was the wrong move to use. Oh, healer, keep yourself alive. Main of death, quickly. Oh crap, the tank died. Hopefully we can get the rest of these guys killed. Come on. Kill these things. Oh, I'm out of TP. Crap. I'm fresh out. Well, at least we killed them all. I think... weren't they in the playoffs last year? I think they were. They were playing Washington. Or not Washington, on LA, the Dodgers. So yeah, they were playing the Dodgers and the Giants were playing the Cubs. This. Yeah, we're all being on limited TP right now. Yeah, they were playing the Dodgers last year, but lost the divisional round. I can get the stones. Yeah, just hold their guy there. Alright, so there's my first use of it. And we don't go until they say that the worm is looking for fodder. Well, searching for fodder. Alright. I killed that guy. Now back to Uranos. I need more fire. Because he's not toasty warm. Position myself for my next crystallized rock. We are burning this down fast though. I'm searching for fodder. Pick it up. Oh crap. Mass confusion. I'm gonna use the limit break now. Use the limit break now. Get these guys down. There we go. Still need another 300,000. It's a slow, arduous grind to level 50. Or rather, level 54. I got a combination of that. Alright, so, yeah, I guess we have no choice but to go to the main scenario roulette. It's the only other option we've got. And the time on that's going to be 21 minutes. But I'm determined to see it through. I'm determined to see it through because I really want to get level 54 tonight. What music is this? Oh, Alexander music. Okay, so they're playing the normal rotation of the music, okay. Yeah, 21 minutes? Alright, I'm gonna take a seat at the campfire again and make a run to the washroom. I'll be back in a moment. Well, it's looking good for me there, Rain, because I can see the Q clock is ticking normally on my stream here, and I can see that the aetheryte crystal's functioning normally. No, that music was from Alexander there, Lily. Oh yeah, that's right. We're waiting for the roulette to go up. Something I have to show you guys that I'm glad I was able to do recently was send a package to someone whose vlog I watch on a regular basis, and they accept a lot of mail from their viewers. And so most of this, okay, thanks for coming to join us tonight, Lily, and good luck to you on the exam. Have a good night and best of luck. Yeah, as I was saying, the person who I recently gave a package of mail to is in this link. What I sent to them does not actually show up in the video until about 23 minutes in. Oh, it is? Okay. Got it there, Rain. Got it. But yeah, my package, or in this case packages, do not show up in this video until about 23 minutes in. And I gave them some movies, Canadian exclusive snacks, and also some posters as well from an art contest that I regularly hold on behalf of one of my volunteer companies. And these guys really liked the posters because of the various rhyming schemes that were implemented in these posters. And all this while, I've realized that I never had at any given point a battle manual in use. Oh, I have this minion already. Okay. Yeah, I acquired it as a reward earlier, a while ago. And since I don't need the triple triad card, that means I can get rid of it. Yeah, no point in exchanging it for MGP and the gold saucer. And there's a lot of this stuff I can get rid of because it sells for pretty much nothing on the market board. I think the Gingham Toad skid, however, may still be worth something. When I find out. Yeah, we already looked at that. Oh, it actually goes for 1,000 apiece. Let's put this at 1,000. How much can I put the slime puddle up for? Let's go at 10,000. And the tiny bulb. Let's put this at 4. I guess I could also put up the materia, but I don't think it's going to be worth that much. Yeah. Level 4 material is just not worth that much these days. Alright, there we go. At least the list has come down to priority 17. Alright, chilling back out by the campfire again. Yeah, just gonna chill and relax. Well, perhaps the funniest moment of the package that I sent them is in regards to the snacks. It includes, and I have mentioned this before in a previous vlog, one of the cookie companies here in Canada, which is located in my hometown, is only a few blocks from my apartment, released a limited edition birthday cake cookie. And of course, since in Canada everything is packaged with both English and French labels, it was hilarious to watch them try and speak French and try to read the French label on the birthday cake cookie box. So it was certainly made me laugh, among them reading the rhyming posters that I'd given them. And what was interesting was that in the package right before mine, they had received like a 6 foot tall sketch of Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII, which was insane. That they would get like a 6 foot tall sketch of Cloud Strife, pretty much life size. But yeah, these two can be so funny when they're opening packages from their viewers. What else can I do? Oh, I can check my email. Because yeah, we got a big couple of weeks coming up where I live as far as my volunteer obligations are concerned. Well, I could do that, or I could say no. It's gonna be all good. So yeah, the next thing I'm going to be sending them, as far as the package is concerned, is the full series of what is regarded as the greatest Canadian sitcom of all time, which is called Corner Gas. And if you look at the box set of this series, it actually is quite hilarious because it looks like one of those jerry cans, you know, the big red jugs that are used to hold gas. So that's what it looks like, and it is absolutely hilarious. But yeah, I found it on Amazon for like 55 Canadian dollars, whereas opposed to eBay, they were putting it up for over $90. So it's like, how the heck is Amazon selling something like this for less money than eBay? And by a lot, I mean like $35. And that's before shipping, keep in mind. That's before shipping. It is it's the main scenario roulette. It's the main scenario roulette, but I'm used to the long queue. I'm used to toughing it out. Well, at least you got to 36 as a ninja. So yeah, you're definitely going in the right direction with your Lotus pink dyed outfit. It'll be interesting to see what if you dye the pink, if you get the augmentation for the ninja gear, and then you dye that pink. That'll be interesting to look at when you get all that together. And besides, I only have to wait through 12 more people. So yeah, it's not like I'm all that desperate in terms of waiting. Well done. And besides, I know for a fact that they have to send 4 people through at a time. So I at least know that every time a main scenario roulette goes up, that 4 people, as far as the DPS are concerned, are going to get sent through on it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sometimes it's just nice to chill out with our FC members. Alright, yeah, now they're saying the average wait time is less than what they said previously, so lets me know that we're going in the right direction. Besides, I do want to get this done tonight. Are you trying to get Kuna's attention? Yeah, she's mining in the Central Highlands. Oh, and also Leaf came out of AFK and is doing the vault. I didn't even notice. On the market board. In fact, let me see how much that's going for right now. Let's find out, shall we? I don't need weapon parts. Although I don't know if this falls under this for some reason. Maybe it does, I don't really know. 3 pieces, 150k. Under weapon parts. Average 130k. But you'll need 7 for the whole set. Because yeah, the headpiece, gauntlets, and boots are 1 part each, and then the pants and the chest piece are need 2 pieces of augmentation each. Well, hey, you should have seen how expensive they were when people first started making them. Like one piece of augmentation alone was over 500,000 gil for whatever that was what you were doing, and people were saving up money like crazy for them. I know I did when I was getting that for my Dragoon gear and my Ninja gear as well, when before they started to fall out of favor, and then they started to cost a lot less than 500,000 a piece. So yeah, it would have cost you over 3 million gil for the whole thing back when they were first introduced. So yeah, 800,000 for the whole set, as opposed to over 3 million. You're getting a steal. We're very much getting a steal there, Rain. Yeah, at least 3.5 million. So she does remember, okay. I just realized there's something I wanted to look into as well. Oh, yes. So yeah, I was mentioning Corner Gas earlier. One of the things that they did on that show was lampoon other shows back at the time. So one of them was a popular 80s show called The Littlest Hobo, which was about a lost dog trying to find its way back home to its owners, and on its way to try and ultimately find its way back to where their owners, its owners live. It would go from town to town, helping out people in distress. And that was actually a show that existed in Canada for a number of years, and its theme song is considered one of the most iconic theme songs in Canadian TV history. In fact, I'll even post a link in the chat for that theme song, so you can listen to some Canadian nostalgia. But yeah, that was a very popular show when it was on in the early 80s. In fact, they still syndicate it here in Canada. Alright, still need 4 more people to go through. Just need 4 more people, and we'll be good. Now you feel old? Well, like I said, it was from the early 80s. The Littlest Hobo. Yeah, like I said, it does have one of the most iconic TV theme songs in Canadian history, so people still love that show. And why not? Because it's a dog that just happens to help out people in distress. Alright, still need 3. And I know we've been waiting for nearly half an hour for this queue to go up, but I'm glad I get the opportunity to just take it easy and talk to you guys and talk about some of the things that I've been doing, and also reminiscing about my childhood. And also my young adulthood as well, because Corner Gas is more like my young adulthood. Because I was in my 20s when that show was on. Oh, it's already there. It's already there, Rain. I've already posted it. Yeah, I already put it in there. Alright. Yep, that's right. Alright, now it's down to 2. And then there were 2. Well, given the nature of the character, and that he is in essence a hobo, and that he's trying to get back to his owners, like it's not supposed to be catchy. It's supposed to be somber to some extent. In a sense, it is expected to be a little more somber because it is a lost dog. But yeah, that is the theme song. Oh, the sun probably already disappeared off to that direction. Yeah, just need 2 more. I have to find it crazy that it lasted for... I'm looking it up on Wikipedia right now. It just feels so weird that it lasted for a total of 6 seasons and over 100 episodes. But hey, it was that popular of a show. Well, that's supposed to happen, Rain. Under normal circumstances, it's like 10 seconds. And just as the pom-pom turns pink, the queue goes up. All we need is a heater to ring in and we're good to go. After waiting for more than 30 minutes. But I was willing to tough it out. And so away we go. It'll have been worth the wait if I can get up to 54. And it will be at Praetorium again for the second day in a row. And it looks like we have 2 people who are together. Please don't run off unless you want to be a squishy. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, let's make a mad dash for the terminal. And then get ready to destroy stuff. Yeah, this tank wasted no time. He really wants to get started in terms of kicking ass and taking names. And that shot is nowhere near where I wanted it to go. Yeah, that was nowhere close. And then that just leaves the signifier to die. Alright, all set. Lead on. Yeah, we got 2 overpowered tanks, so I like to think we'll do fine. Plus the DPS stats are really high as well. So yeah, I did not fear what we were going to be facing. Well, I do fear AoE though. That I do fear. I'm gonna have to wait it out and then hit the ground running. Just go for it, just go. Pull them away. But they're likely gonna be in other, yeah, hey there, Leaf. Yeah, I would talk with you more, but I'm kind of in dungeon right now. Yeah, and sadly I cannot respond because I'm in the middle of doing the dungeon. Maybe the pots will still be available by the time I get back out. Alright, here we go. Dismantling the Mark II. Showing it who's boss. Yeah. There'll be nothing left of you when we're done. Yeah, I hope so too. Hopefully we'll get Leaf an opportunity to have him team up with us again sometime. Because it has been quite a long time. Alright, down we go. You can what? Oh, okay. No, I was just saying goodbye to Leaf. I was just saying goodbye to Leaf because he was AFK for the longest time and then he was, and then he came out of AFK to do a dungeon, but we didn't notice him until after the fact. I'll make sure to avoid that at all costs. As always, my target goes the wrong way. And let's finish you off. Alright, you're dead. Open it up. Well, I will once I get out of here. Are they in the lavender beds or in the... Because, yeah, I had checked the plots an hour ago. See, did more open up? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, if new ones became available, let me know. New plots became available, let me know. And I'll try and make the mad dash to claim one once I get out of here. 'Cause yeah, I have to finish what I started here. I must see this through. I promised my audience that I would see this through for them. And I'm going to do that. Oh, they are in mist, okay. Okay, taking the left. Okay, if it's a medium, I can't take a medium because I don't have the money for a medium. Yeah, it would have to be a small. Small 1128, okay. That's what I'll try and see if I can get to, if I can in time. Hopefully I can. But by the time I get out, it could already be claimed by another. But yeah, I must fulfill my promise to my audience. Oops, step back. Yeah, I got hit anyway. And I'm stuck with heavy. Well, that sucks. Yeah, I guess that's what they do now instead of knocking you completely out of your Magitech armor. Alright, that's gone. Alright, get a move on, guys. Well, don't stay stuck in cutscene. Alright, letting it loose. Yeah, there we go. We're off to a flying start. We'll do everything we can to burn them out as fast as we possibly can. Okay, awesome. It hit the death claw too. It hit the death claw too. That's what I'm talking about. Making it happen. I'm constantly getting a auto recharge on the Bloodletter and Rain of Death. I don't know why that happens, but I'm glad that it is. I don't know why that happens, but I'm glad that it is. And I'll thank you for not targeting me. And yeah, you shoot me right into the electricity. Not that it matters, because we just burned through that. Alright, it still takes another 180,000. Hit that button. Okay, good. And so now the race is on. Can we defeat Gaius, the Ultimate Weapon twice, and La Habrea fast enough so that I can get over to Mist and possibly get a house for myself in Scala tonight? Because we do have the DPS to mow this guy down as fast as we can. But I also know for a fact that we're going to be delayed early on in round 1 against the Ultimate Weapon, because of course he has to go through his 2 rounds of shooting lasers out of his hands before he becomes vulnerable to attack. Alright, Gaius goes below 20%, we're free to go. Open the door. And let's get moving. And we're off. So we gotta go through, of course, the mandatory 2 rounds of lasers. Some of it will, of course, come my way. Yeah, of course we can do nothing until the 2nd round is finished. Watch where you aim that thing. And we're off. Oh, that did hit me. I was thinking to myself, did I avoid that? Sadly, I did not. Charge in. Avoid the whirlwind. But sadly can't avoid Titan landing on us. Yeah, we're already here, and we're halfway through the Ultimate Weapon's health within 15 minutes. Yeah, I was just firing up randomly there with the flaming arrows, but I think I landed it on his feet. Yep, it's there. He is taking damage from it. Yeah, just keep going, guys. Just keep burning. I want to give Scala a reason to smile tonight. Alright, Ultimate Weapon round 1 done. Now Ultimate Weapon round 2. Thankfully, because the Ultimate Weapon is so big, I can pretty much place the one thing down, but the small isn't. Because yeah, it has to be the small because I don't have the money for a medium. Yeah, it would have to be the small because I don't have the money for a medium. And they're playing hot foot here. We're kind of playing the floor is lava. Reverse C blue, I gotta move away from it. Is still there, okay. Ultimate weapon below 20%. All while we're avoiding lots of lasers. Okay, he's gonna make his warp. Okay, he's down. Now for La Heavensward. Go. Dropping the rain of death. And doing it again. Gotta love those dots. But not those dots. Alright, running over to the exits. On level 54, and I picked up the Gaius card! But I think I have that already with Matthia. In any event, it's a Mad Dash Shalem Salaminsa. The race is on. So from what Rain told me, it's Ward 11. It's 1128 is the combination. Hopefully we get it. While at the same time we welcome a new viewer, Sam Sotelo, to my channel. Welcome to Let's Play Novaura Autism. Nice to welcome you to my channel. Glad to have you with us this evening. I guess you could call this a game of chess in a way there, Sam, because we are trying to make a mad dash to a very specific spots. It's been claimed. Someone beat me to it. Are you sure it was missed? Because, yeah, both 28 and 34 both got claimed. Where was 28? Yeah, right over there. In the southeast. It's been a long time since I have, Sam. But yeah, I have. But yep, it's been someone got it already. It's already been claimed by another. And besides, I have to... Oh, okay, they're selling their own plot. Okay. Well, here's why I can't there, Rain. The reason is because, I have to pay them money, and then I have to buy the plot. So they are more than likely going to ask me for the same amount as the value of the plot. So it would be, like, if this plot was like 3 million gil, I would have to pay her 3 million gil, and then I would have to buy the plot for 3 million gil. And so that's unfortunately not an option because I do not have that much. So it would be like 6 million gil total for the transaction. And besides, it's not like it's the most aesthetically pleasing vantage point. I mean, if you're standing where she's standing, then sure it is. But yeah, I'm gonna have to pass. Because yeah, I would have to pay her, and then I would have to buy the plot. So I would be essentially buying 2 plots for the price of 1, and that's not how it should work. Plus, people who do that actually can get in trouble for violating the terms of service. So yeah, you can actually get in trouble for selling your plot to someone instead of willingly giving it up. Yeah, I had a friend who I used to play with tell me this. So yeah, she is in essence violating the terms of service, especially if the transaction is completed. If I give her the money and then I have to buy the plot. So yeah, no deal, unfortunately. So, in the meantime, let's get back on business, cause yeah, I thought the person had actually given their plot up willingly. I didn't know that they were actually selling their plot. Alright. So, we don't need to, be here. We need to be in Falcon's Nest, actually. But yeah, like I said, with a transaction like that, you're basically buying 2 plots for the price of 1. Yeah, you're buying the same plot twice. And that's a terms of service violation. So now that we're at level 54 for our bard, it's time for us to return here to Sanson and Guidolo, our odd couple, as Guidolo continues to strum his harp, much to Sanson's chagrin, because he's the one who actually put this idea up that they should be doing this. So, I don't know what his problem is, but we're hopefully gonna get close to the resolution. So, let's speak with Sanson here to take on the level 54 Bards Challenge, entitled Requiem on Ice. Sanson has required information on the Ballad of Oblivion. Good tidings, Matthia. We've received information from Sir Alamanen regarding the Ballad of Oblivion. You will recall the woman he mentioned, the one who sends souls unto the heavens with a song. She is apparently a soldier stationed at the Convictory. Let us go there at once. Guidolo, you are coming with us. Yeah, it's all good. I'm not bothered. My time, my plot will come, don't worry. Well, yeah, that's fine, Sam. By all means, like, you can keep playing your game. Because you're still listening to us, I'm pretty sure. And we want to go over to the Convictory and speak with Sanson. So hopefully we'll find our person who sings this song. As we go past the, of course, the iconic dragon skeleton. Yeah, this one in particular, definitely there, Sam. It definitely does. I mean, if you need any proof, check this ice formation out. Definitely one of the very visible landmarks of this particular territory. Let's make our descent into the Convictory. Sanson is here, and we need to speak with him. We have found the soldier Matthia. Selene is her name. Alas, though she missed the singing the song, she refuses to teach it to us. Guidolo is doing his best to coax it out of her. For once his way with women may serve an honorable cause. Well, you never know there, Rain. You never know. Alright, Guidolo. We're doing a... What I'm currently doing here, Sam, is a challenge that's obtained out of a certain experience level for the warrior class that I'm currently playing, which is my archer. Which at the enhanced version, and every warrior class has an enhanced version, the enhanced version of an archer is known as a bard. So since I got to experience level 54, there is a challenge that I can do to obtain a new skill for my bard. And so that's what I'm currently in the process of doing. And that's what this cutscene is in relation to. You won't sing it for us. I don't have a problem with that. But could you at least tell us why? It helped to ease our disappointments. Not even a tell. I'm no bard, just a simple soldier. And it isn't a song I would willingly sing. The lady has spoken. Seems to me there's nothing else we can do. You would give up just like that? We have a duty to accomplish. Begging your pardons, but your comrade gave me to understand that an operation is due to be conducted presently. Aye, dragon numbers are on the rise and we go to call them. If you are not averse, we would lend you our aid. The operation will be better for the extra hands, and you should have occasion to employ the song in battle. We will be able to hear it. Very well, you may join us, but on one condition. You are to provide our forces with support only. Alright, we have work to do. The operation will take place at twin pools to the north and west. Let us present ourselves to the commander and offer him our aid. I'm not familiar with that game. And he throws a hissy fit when I do something spontaneous. Well, let's make ourselves useful the only way a bard can. So yeah, there are... Oh, okay. Thanks, Rain. So yeah, Sam, as far as this game is concerned, there are a total of 13 different classes that are currently available to play. And there'll be 2 more to be used once the new expansion comes out in 3 weeks. So yeah, what you're currently seeing is the first expansion of Final Fantasy XIV, and the second expansion will come out in 3 weeks' time. But yeah, there's a total of... when you start out, you get 8 warrior classes to play. And then you get another 2 optional. And that's within the initial story known as A Realm Reborn. And then you get into the expansion, what we're currently in, which is Heavensward, where you get an additional 3 classes to play. Alright, so we have to speak with this convictor knight here in regards to the operation. You will join us in the call. The Holy See thanks you. Seeing as you are skilled in the bow, you may help us by thinning out the beasts. I shall mark a spot on your map. Pray focus your efforts upon this area. I shall remain close by in case you have occasion to employ the song. Do as you will, just see that you do not overreach yourself. And so away they go. Go to all assigned positions, do what we always do. Seems straightforward enough. Oh, okay. On your way to the specified location and defeat any dragons that appear. With all things an arrow. Well, we'll see how well an arrow does to pierce their scaly hides. But yeah, we're pretty much going right over to the border with Dravania. Like, this is a ways out. But I'm ready to defend myself if need be. Because I have to. Hey, where are they? Whoa, 2 of them! Yeah, this will be fun. At least I got them both standing in the fire. Alright, first dragon down. Yeah, I'm shooting arrows into your face at point blank range there, Ice Dragon. I just hope you have no friends that will come after I kill you. Okay, we're good. Then let's jump over to where Sanson is. Have they been attacked yet? Or has the enemy already been slain? Not once did Selene perform the song. And though the operation itself was a success, her people suffered heavy losses. Which may explain why we're the only 4 left standing. Yeah, I did fine. Farewell, my friends. Your sacrifice will not be forgotten. Rest now, O valiant souls. Lay down your weary heads. Go on to the bosom of the Fury, in whose exalted name you bled. A requiem? The song to sing souls onto the heavens. This is what it was. Yeah. That's what its intended purpose actually is. It's not what Sanson thought. I was trying to make you sing a song of mourning. God strike me down for a callous fool. So where does that put us now there, Sanson? For once, Sanson has it right. Let's show our respects to Selene's fallen comrades. And we also must salute her as well. This I can do. You need not feel bad. The fault is mine for not offering a proper explanation. Men fall far too often in this war we wage. Wishing to spare myself the pain of loss, I've kept my comrades at a distance. Yet I always find myself racked with regret that I didn't reach out to them before they were taken. Aye, far better to taste pain than to live with regret. There's no need to deprive yourself of the joy of friendship. I won't. Not anymore. I shall learn to savor the time I have with my comrades.
as should you. The two of you bicker like an old couple, but life is too short to waste squabbling with your own. So cast aside your differences and have joy of each other's company while you still can. As for the requiem I sang, it was taught to me by a scholar of Ishgardian history. If there's a man who knows the song you seek, it will be he. Seville is his name, and you will find him at Tailfeather. I suggest you pay him a visit. I take my leave of you.
And so, away she goes. And we know where we're going next. Sanson? Let us go to Tailfeather as Solange commends. This Seville may know the song, and failing that, he may at least be able to direct us to it. It's the further desire to aid our comrades that bestows our songs of power. It makes me wonder what sort of desire is needed for a song that destroys all. Well, that's why you're here to find out there, Guidolo. So let's make the quick jump over to Tailfeather. So yeah, Sam, talking further more about the game is that you don't need to make a new character if you want to try different classes. You can try every class on a single character. It is one of the advantages of this game as opposed to other MMOs. And so over here, Sanson chilling out with Guidolo. It appears Seville is presently afield on one of his surveys. We must await his return. Tell me, Matthia, what thoughts have you on Solange's inner struggles? I guess I'm conveying my feelings about it. Not some deep stuff, brother. Truly insightful. A pity that's all lost on Sanson. The bastard's got eyes for naught but his bloody tome. Our mission takes us into ever more perilous territory. Pray see to it you are fully prepared for the trials ahead. Indeed I will do, and so, with the completion we get 31,000 experience points, 695 gil, plus the level 54 Bard's ability, Imperial Arrow. Delivers an attack with a potency of 230, can only be executed while under the effect of the Wanderer's Minuet. This weapon skill does not share a recast timer with any other actions. And so there we go. The 54 Bards challenge is done. And so we'll reconnect with Sanson and Guidolo here in Tailfeather once I get Matthia to level 56. But yeah, there's a lot of different classes you can play. I'll go through the list of them real quick to show you what is available. As I said before, I'm currently using my Bard, which is of course the Archer. You can also play Summoner, which is a wizard that uses books for casting magic. So yeah, there are a few magic casters. There's this one. Summoner does more attacking spells in comparison to its healing counterpart, Scholar, which also uses spell books, but is more for healing purposes rather than for attack magic. There's Monk, which is a warrior that uses things like brass knuckles and other similar weapons to fight with martial arts. There is Warrior, which is an axe wielder. There is Dark Knight, which is one of the classes that is available in the Heavensward expansion. They use long swords. Trying to get the best view of my long sword here for you. Yes, you can. Obviously not when you're in the middle of battle, but you can switch at any time. There's Ninja, which is a class that you can get when you're going through the initial story, but only after you've accomplished certain things with other classes, and they use daggers to fight with. There is Black Mage, which is your classic attack wizarding class. Then there's White Mage, which is the classic healing class. There's Paladin, which is your traditional sword and shield user. There's my preferable warrior class, my one that I use the most, which is Dragoon, which is a spear wielder. And then over here on the two other classes for the expansion that I did not cover, Machinist, which uses guns. So, yeah, firearm users. And then there is also Astrologian, which does healing through fortune-telling cards. So those are the classes that are currently available through Final Fantasy XIV. And when they come out with the new expansion in 3 weeks' time, they will also introduce Samurai and Red Mage to the collection of classes you can play as. This is on PS4, but there is a PC version that you can also use. And the PC and PS4 users share the same servers. They share the same online servers. Yeah, I hope that this information helps you out there, Sam, in terms of what you would like if you choose to join us here. And as Rain pointed out, there is a trial version that you can use, and he has forwarded the link to you. But yeah, it gives you an idea of what you can play as, what you have available. So yeah, the options are definitely there for you to find the class that is your personal favorite. But yeah, you'll get no complaints from us if you're just satisfied with playing chess. Like, to each their own. But yeah, if you ever wanted to check out Final Fantasy, any variation of it, like, we're more than happy to introduce you to the game. But yeah, as far as tonight is concerned, as far as I'm concerned right now, it's 11:15 p.m. So, and it took us quite a while to get the queue for the main scenario roulette. So we're going to go ahead and call tonight's stream here. But I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being such an active audience. It was really nice to get to interact with everyone, especially during the times when we had quite a bit of down period and we were waiting for things to happen. Like, I know that must have been pretty boring for you guys, but I'm glad you stuck around to see everything all the way through. Yeah, I'm glad you did there, Rain. Thank you so much for doing that. So I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow night, because tomorrow night we will be officially launching the live Let's Play of Kingdom Hearts. So we'll look forward to seeing you then as we get a brand new Let's Play underway. Because, yeah, I know Skylar's really wanted me to play Kingdom Hearts, and so tomorrow night her wish will come true, and I hope that you guys can come along for the ride as well. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching tonight's edition of A Day in the Life of Tales of Eorzea here in Final Fantasy XIV. So, until next time everyone, on behalf of Rain and Kuna and Celeste and everyone here at Tales of Eorzea, until next time everyone, this is Matthia and Novaura Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.